What is talent? Talent can be defined as a natural ability to be good at something, especially without being taught. But how important is talent? There is a massive debate on whether natural talent is more important than environmental influences. This is also known as the nature versus nurture debate. Nature refers to all of the genes and hereditary factors that influence who we are, whereas nurture refers to all of the environmental variables that impact who we are, including our early childhood experiences, how we were raised, our social relationships, and our surrounding culture, according to Cherry in 2020. The early nature versus nurture debate is shown by philosopher John Locke, who is seen as the founder of the idea that we are a blank slate on which our environment writes our personality. This supports the idea of nurturing talent. On the other hand, Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection introduced the idea of genetics. More recently, theories of behaviourism have been used to back up the nurture side of the debate. Behaviourism is a theory of learning, which states all behaviours are learned through interaction with the environment through a process called conditioning, according to McLeod in 2020. An example of a behaviourist approach is Bandura's social learning theory and the Bobo doll experiment, which shows proof of children learning from their environment and supports the idea that talent can be nurtured. There are lots of different factors in the effectiveness of nurturing talent. One crucial factor is the athlete's family. Children are more likely to achieve high levels of performance if they come from a family in a higher socio-economic group, according to Yang et al. In 1996. According to Kay in 2000, children are also more likely to achieve high levels of performance if their parents have also competed to a high level. This could suggest that the parents who have competed at a high level are nurturing their children's talent, or it could be down to them sharing genetics, which leads to favourable biological traits for their sport. In my personal opinion, it is a mixture of both. Research suggests that nurture and nature are linked together. For example, a person with a genetic disposition towards a particular trait, such as aggressiveness, may be more likely to have a particular life experience, including receiving negative reactions from parents or others. Or a person who grows up with an inclination towards warmth and sociability may seek out and elicit more positive social responses from peers. These experiences could in turn reinforce an individual's initial tendencies. But how does all this look in a sporting context? An example of genetics affecting sports performance is the sports performer's predominant muscle fibre. Slow twitch fibres are good for long-lasting activities. These can include things like holding posture and stabilising joints. They're also used in endurance activities such as long-distance running or cycling. On the other hand, fast twitch fibres produce shorter, more explosive bursts of energy. Because of this, they're good in activities involving bursts of energy or strength. Examples include sprinting and weightlifting. This was all said by Saladi et al. In 2020. However, if an athlete is nurtured correctly, they can be successful in sport, especially in team games, which don't necessarily need a specific genetic build-up. Environmental factors affecting sports performance include things like the availability of facilities and the attitude of the coach. Poor coaching can lead to the delayed progress of an athlete and can affect how the athlete feels about sport. Overall, talent is a natural ability to be good at something, especially without being taught. And yes, talent has some importance. However, Being talented doesn't necessarily guarantee success. Environmental factors can positively or negatively change the outcome.